to get her a keychain because, uh, you never know when it's going to be, the last time she might be able to be a member and be still involved. But I was texting with her today, and she wanted to know where her reimbursement check for her zippers were, and she's ready to make more bags for summer.
Wow.
And she's still going. So yeah, I think written is better with communicating with Ellie, because I guess she has a hard time hearing. So it was a pleasure to text with her today. If she's on a roster, you can text with her, and then I guess also just send her a note or an email would be
She
nice.
loves notes and cards. That's her
And
generation.
I will say, if you're on the South Davis Greenbelt in the morning around like 8:39, you're probably going to see her, because I have been seeing her on the Greenbelt in the mornings quite often. And one day she was walking a dog. I'm not sure whose dog that was, but she hustles, like she's walking. It's not just a stroll, like she's out there. So
I guess that's how you get to 90.
Mhm.
So Carol, you had offered to share a little something about
Yeah, so I mean, Ellie is so inspirational for so many reasons for me. I mean, she joined the club the year I was president, so that was in 2001. And so she had moved from Turlock, where she had been a Soroptimist probably for another 20 years at least. And so she just is, she's feisty and determined and inspirational. I mean, she's reminds me so much of my mom, and especially at her age. She's about the same age my mom would be. My mom would be 91. And it's funny, she later in her years, the last several years, she's kind of taken that role for me. Like, she will see, my boss will, put a press release in when I got, a professional designation, or I got my pilot certificate. And she did exactly what anyone her generation would do. She cut out the article in the newspaper and then wrote on the article, like almost covering it with her little sentiment, and then mailed it to me. And she said, "I'm so proud of you." And she's really taken on that role for me, as that surrogate mom. And then she's exactly like my mom. So you look at Ellie, you're going to see what I'm going to be at 90, basically. But she's fabulous, and you guys all know that. And I had a tough couple months, and I needed some bounce. And thank you, Elaine and Wendy and Evie, for giving me that bounce the last couple of weeks. But yeah, Ellie is fabulous, and she's my inspiration. I'd love to be like her, and I think everything she's given, just you think about her duration is such a pedantic word, but it's just just everything she's done. And yeah, I hope to keep celebrating her more. So yeah, she loves little notes. She sends me a note probably every so often. And then I didn't respond to the zipper invoice, so she like put out the word is Carol okay? And I'm like, yes, I'm okay. But that's what's great about this club, is that people do. I go off the grid sometimes, not very often, but I appreciate the people that kind of keep the base of that grid. So, and Ellie's part of that. So thank you.
Yeah, so we could all send a little congratulations on 35 years.
Yeah, yay, Ellie.
Her join date is December 1st, 1985. So, roll back the years and figure out where you were, or if you were, in 1985. Wow. And anyway, so that's it for years of service. Thanks everybody for indulging this new tradition, and happy to hand it off. Anybody wants to take it over next year? It's a fun one, pretty easy. I have the spreadsheet.
I'm not volunteering, but I will say that I realized I should have been recording this the entire time, so people could have kept it.
It is recording.
But I at least got to record the Ellie part. Is everyone okay with me continuing to record so people can do origami on their own? Okay.
Yay. Thanks so much, Maggie. That was great. It was so good to hear what everybody has to say about each other in this club. It's so awesome. I'm glad to be a part of it. And I think Dee is going to walk us through some origami. Does everybody have your origami paper? Oh, you can't see mine. Yay.
It's been hard not to mess with them.
I know. I really wanted to try out the little example, but I didn't quite get there. So yay.
You should always mess
Oh,
your
that's a
origami
cool
paper.
one.
Any craft supplies that you have, you should mess with often. That's my philosophy.
Where are the supplies? Because I don't think I got it. Was it in an email or?
Do you have origami paper? We could have picked it up at somebody's house.
Oh yeah, I didn't, but that's okay. I've done it before, so I'm just going to use regular paper, and I know it just will be more challenging.
Yeah.
You got you some when
You
I brought
can do it, Julie.
You can you can make a square out of any paper. I've used gift wrap paper before. Actually, I use leftover gift wrap paper kind of often.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Actually, I because it's convenient also because it's got a blank side and a colored side, which is easier to fold with. I thought I would just do a really quick introduction to origami for those who have never done it before. Has anybody never done it before? So some people have never done it before. Yeah. So I thought I'd do just a real quick.
Time. I was going to practice with Dave, but he said, no, you got to learn.
Oh, okay. So I thought I'd do just a real quick introduction and then we'll get right into some folding. Let me share a screen here and get the right one up here. Let me start my slideshow from the beginning. There we go. Okay. Origami, which is the art of paper folding. And it's often associated with Japanese culture, but it's been done for hundreds of years in many cultures. Basically, anywhere where there was paper folding. It is an art form, and you're probably all familiar with this guy here, right? The crane, very classic, common fold that a lot of people learn, and you've maybe seen thousands of them in your time. And you can see it's 3D, it's sort of a form of sculpture. And quite a while back, a gentleman named Yoshisawa created the common language and origami designs. And after that, designs just kind of exploded because we had a sort of a diagram language for origami. And so that's like all of the, the little, these kind of things you see that you might have gotten in your packet that has all the different lines and stuff. And we won't be following one of those today. You'll be following me on my camera doing it, but there is a link here, and I'll send you this PowerPoint or these links to you later, but there's a link here to that explains those little symbols, all those dashed lines and arrows and what they mean. And so it's handy if you are going to use these instructions, just to understand what all those little symbols mean. And this is another link here called Origami Instructions that has photos and YouTube videos, and there's all kinds of YouTube videos, of course. And so that can be something you can use later on when you're looking up your own. I, of course, have tons of origami books because I've been doing it since I was a kid, and I love it.
Wow.
Modern origami is a combination of art and math and engineering. And in addition to being used to create just really lovely art and decor, it's also used for things that need to be small on the journey, but larger later, such as solar arrays, heart stents, airbags. The list goes on and on and on. There's computer programs that have been written to create fold patterns, crease patterns. And some of them are amazingly complex, but they follow only a small number of rules, actually. It's really quite a beautiful thing. Robert Lang does a wonderful TED Talk about this. And so I put that link here. And over to the right here, you see this Pegasus. I've done this one. It's over 60 steps. And it takes me almost an hour to do, but it's Yeah, it's a fun one to do. And oops, it went the wrong way. There we go. Let's go on to the next one here. So in trying to solve how we get the details of an insect, we've gained knowledge and to solve problems in science and engineering design. And so we have sort of a blend of math and science and art, which I think is just fantastic. Look at this insect here. All of those folds were studied and used in an engineering design. And it's, of course, nature does this so amazingly. And so all of that wing folds up into this little compartment right here. So sometimes doing art is creation and expression, but it's also exploration, discovery, and problem solving as well. And it's fun. And I wrote here, it's fun even if we get some crumpled pieces of paper in the wastebasket in the process. I've got plenty of crumpled papers in my past here, but I like to remember that I learn from the process, no matter what the result is. So that's my philosophy about crafts and arts. Here's a mind blower for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy what is being done with origami these days. It's insane. This is a single sheet of rice paper. It took the artist about a month to create. There are different types of origami, and this uses two kinds. It's a wet origami and dry origami. So some of the folds will be sharp and some of them will be more molded. So they've dampened the paper a little bit to sort of soften some of the folds and mold it a little more. Well, we don't have that kind of time. So we won't be doing that. I usually use about a 7x7 paper because sometimes I'm doing things that have a ton of folds, but the standard 6x6, which is probably what you have, is fine. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I think I'm pinned. Is that right?
I don't know.
I think I am. So, oops, I didn't mean to stop video.
Does everybody see Dee really big? I pinned her on my screen, but does everybody else see her really big?
You see me big? Go to
view.
speaker view. Get off of gallery view and go to speaker view. You should see my camera big.
Yes.
Okay. You see the paper here?
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm going to turn my light on here. This is my little document camera. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a piece of paper here and start with it right side up. Okay. And what we're going to do is make a butterfly because it's pretty quick. And so when we get to do a flower later, if you don't have time for that, at least you'll have a butterfly. The first thing we're going to do is fold it in half. Just make sure you have your corners lined up and your edges lined up. And then smooth out that edge. And then fold it in half the other way horizontally.
On the same crease, Dee?
So yeah, we're going to fold it in half both ways horizontally. This way and this way.
And it's 3 pieces, or how many pieces did you grab of paper?
I just have one sheet.
Oh, you just have 2 different color sides. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is just a green one. I'll get that out of the way. Yeah, so I just have this one sheet of pink and I'm just folding it in half this way and then folding it in half that way.
Elaine, for the preschool teacher, it's 2 hamburger folds.
These are in origami language, it's called a valley fold. Because if you just let it sit there, it's like a valley. But if I do a fold that's away from me, it's just like that, it's a mountain fold. Yeah, so anyway, this is where we are right now. Then we're going to fold in half on the diagonal.
What? Do that again.
Sure. Here's your paper.
Yeah.
So you're going to take a corner.
Yeah.
And fold it to the corner opposite.
Got it.
Yeah. And then you're going to do it with the other corner. Fold it in half again, diagonally. Line those line those corners up. So now you have a piece of paper that has lines going across diagonally and up and down right through the middle.
Okay.
Everybody got that? Okay. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take these corners and fold them in to the middle.
Do you remember that game we all used to play as a kid? Like you would write stuff in here and then flip it open and back. Is that considered origami?
Cootie cup?
Cootie catchers.
Cootie catcher.
Cootie catcher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no, wait.
We used to make those.
No, MASH is
Little
different, and
fortune
MASH
telling
is fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mash.
you're
Mash,
right.
you
You're
don't
right.
use
was
specific
the
kind of paper
circle.
for.
This is the first couple of steps to making a cootie catcher.
Yeah, and then we're gonna unfold it again. We're just making some creases to help us for the next part. And that happens a lot in origami, actually. You just sort of make some creases to make some folds later. All right. And now what we're going to do is take one edge here, this edge here, and we're going to fold it in to the middle, right along the crease that we already made there.
Oh, so satisfying.
Yeah, and then we're going to do the same on the other side. Just fold it right in to the middle. Kind of like we have two doors there. And now the next one is just a little bit tricky. What we're going to do here is see this fold right here and this fold right here.
Mhm.
We're going to fold that over like that. Push it down. Same on this other side.
Top corner.
Okay.
Is
Yeah,
that
like
starting
that.
from the top corner?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's I'll go a little slower here.
Oh,
It's right
okay. I
here
didn't go far enough.
And right here, yeah. So you're gonna basically just open that and fold it over.
Okay.
It looks like that. Does everybody have what kind of looks like a mushroom?
Yep.
Yep, okay. And we're gonna do the same thing on the bottom. So I'm gonna fold here and here on those pieces there. I'm gonna leave it kind of open here so you can see. And just going to fold that up just like I did on the other side.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I did it.
Did it? Yay!
I always have man hands. so
I know. It's like I have such fat fingers. I feel like you can't see what I'm doing because I have such fat fingers.
I'm stuck with the very first step in that last part where you're folding it open and it didn't look right.
Okay. Let me just go back here. So you're back here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
because it doesn't look like yours.
I didn't fold mine down far enough the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
Okay,
follow
wait, can we-
the
before
creases
we-
you already have. You should have a crease here and a crease here. And so just like that.
Okay.
And then over here, like that. And then just boom, down it goes.
Listen.
I have two little things sticking out.
Mhm. Yeah, you have this here and this here.
Like that?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it's like that.
I can see some white, but that's to be expected.
That's fine. You always see some white, so you can only be so precise. So yeah, it looks like this. Bring it up to the camera a little bit. Kind of looks like a football when it's flat down.
Oh,
Mine
yeah.
looks like a boat after a storm.
It does. In fact, it's called the boat fold. There's all these names for all these basic folds, like water bomb fold and boat fold and bird fold and all that. So this is what we have here. Okay, should I go ahead and move on to the next step? All right. So the next step, make sure I'm following this right here. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is fold the top half backwards. I think, wait a second, hold on. Do I have this right? Yeah, I have this right. Okay. And flatten.
Now it really looks like a boat.
It does really look like a boat now, yeah.
Mine's not exactly even though.
Mine's not exactly even either. Like this point, I didn't really get that point.
Yeah, I got a
Yeah,
little.
yeah. You can always kind of, go back there and fix it a little bit. And next, what we're going to do is fold on this line here and this line here. You're going to take this point, just the top one, and fold it down.
The 2 layers.
Yeah, you see how,
but it's
so,
2 layers. It's a
yeah, you know how
double
you kind of
layer.
have 2 boats here?
Yeah.
You want to just take the top layer and pull it over and down.
Okay.
And you're going to do same with the top layer on this side.
She says it so casually.
Yes,
Just
well,
over
that,
and
like,
down.
Oh, and she has no white swing. I'm like, what's all this white on mine? Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Just lining up your corners and your edges and smoothing down. Alrighty. So then what we're going to do is over here, this part here, what we're going to do is just take a little bit of that and make a little fold in like that.
I missed that.
Sure, let me do it again. Here's where we are. And I'm just taking the edge, that corner right there, and I'm just folding it over a little bit. All we're really doing is adding a little shape to our butterfly.
Oh, okay.
You can kind of see now we're starting to make a butterfly. Everybody made that little fold there?
Looks more like a frog for now.
That's a fun shape. And
Yeah,
then,
frog will turn into a butterfly.
yeah.
I'm not seeing a cat on your workspace. Oh, okay.
Caterpillar butterfly, but frog butterfly works for me.
There, yeah. It's kind
Okay.
of, go with it.
Yeah. Frog's fun to do too. I have a really fun frog one that kind of blows up. It's really fun.
I don't like frogs.
I like frog origami. I like origami frogs. Not a big fan of frogs.
They
but
jump,
origami
they
frogs.
jump backwards. So.
So the next step is have a drink of wine or whatever your beverage is. And then the next step is we're just going to fold it like that. Okay, fold it back in half.
Oh, it's becoming a butterfly.
Yeah. Okay. So now you've got it folded in half. And I'm going to set it back down. And this here where you know how you have the center here. This is the center of the butterfly here. I've got this folded in half. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a fold and sort of I gotta go both ways. Like that.
With the whole paper or the middle?
Just the middle. What you're doing is you're making a little bit of fold that sort of pinches it. So when you've got it folded in half like this, let me get a pen and I could show you. So I'm making a crease right here.
Uh-oh.
Need a better pen to show that.
In both directions, see?
Mine unfolds.
Yeah, do it in both directions and pinch it good. Make a nice, just kind of work it. So it's folded nice and strong. There we go. And then holding it there in the center, open your butterfly back up.
Wait, okay.
Oh.
I'm lost on that last one.
Oh, okay.
I need help doing that.
Yeah.
Or propeller or whatever, rudder, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it's a
just,
little bit paper airplane-y, right? You're like,
yeah, it's like, yeah. So
Oh,
just,
okay, that makes sense.
you're like,
yeah, just hold it, just forward
yeah.
and back, and it just gives you a place to grab and just fold these out from there.
It's a fuselage. Carol, you're making a fuselage.
Yes, well, actually, that totally makes sense.
Yeah, here's what it looks like from the bottom side. You've
The
just
thing is,
finished
I
up the little
switched
body.
hands and I lost which way is up.
Yeah.
So
And you call yourself a pilot.
I know, well, that's, if you don't have visual reference to the horizon, then,
I'm seeing drunk origami as some sort of like extreme, crafting sport.
Almost as good as drunk history. Yeah.
Yeah, now you
Oh,
made
shoot.
a little butterfly. And these are really pretty. Maybe you do them out of other paper too, but that's a really simple butterfly to do. Yay!
Yay!
Let's see your butterflies! Yay! Yay, Evie.
Awesome.
Mine looks like a stealth butterfly.
Well, I like yours, Maggie. It's like flying.
Oh, look, I did do it.
Yay!
picked the right paper.
Nice.
Like,
Look,
oh,
at
you
that
have
cool
pretty paper,
paper.
Carol. Yeah.
I know, I was looking for the right paper.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
Evie, yours looks good too. I like it in blue.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. So how
Mine's
many-
in my annual mortgage statement. How does that look?
Oh, dear.
That works. That definitely works.
Rates
right.
are rising.
It is something.
Oh, wow, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Diana, yours looks good too. I like green.
So how many steps was that? Like
And
I don't know.
20? I don't know.
It's a number of folds. Yeah. It's not
Yeah,
too many
folds,
steps,
I
but
guess.
there's a couple folds to each step. So, and it includes some preliminary folds. And so,
I'm so excited.
yeah.
Our work is done here.
speak for yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Made the bunny too.
Oh, goodness. Let's
Awesome.
see. Would you guys like to do a lotus or a lily?
Lotus.
Easier.
Lotus is easier than a lily.
Lotus.
Lotus.
I
That
think.
would be good then.
Yes and no. There's hard parts to both.
Oh,
This is a lily.
Oh, that's pretty.
Ooh,
Pretty. Let's do the lily.
well, that's really cool.
What does the lotus look like?
The lotus looks like, here, let me grab it. It's back here.
I'm so
Oh,
impressed with us.
Frog, there's my lily.
Oh, the frog is so cute.
So cute.
Yeah, frog is fun. And here's a lily.
Lily.
Or lotus.
Lotus.
Ooh, I like
I mean the lotus. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the lotus.
Oh, that's really cool too. I like that one.
Yep.
The lotus. Okay. Let me grab.
What color?
Can we take a little potty break?
No.
Oh, well, I'm drinking wine and I need to go
That's
potty.
literally where I'm going to, Heather. I'm with
Okay,
you.
okay, cool. Okay.
I'm gonna get a snack and snack.
Okay.
You can do the butterfly again to review.
You can do the butterfly again. can do all kinds of.
I have
I have two
question.
bone folders somewhere in my condo, and I, of course, I can find neither right now. That's what I've been
Dee,
scoping
what,
around for.
I got this far and then I didn't do the folds right. So I've got the boat part.
I think from there you fold it in half.
Yeah, you make the skinny boat.
Yeah.
Fold it
So,
in half.
so it makes one boat instead of two boats.
No, the
Yeah.
other way. Fold
no.
hot dog fold.
Hot dog
Like this?
fold, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then I fold it down.
I don't remember after that.
Yeah, that.
Well, I haven't been drinking and I'm not doing so well. Okay. So you do it this way and then what?
Same here. That's okay,
That's
Karen.
right.
You're not the
Same
only
on the other side, just so it's symmetrical.
Okay.
So when I was student teaching, or even before student teaching, when I was just interning in a 5th grade classroom, I thought it'd be a good idea for my lesson that was observed that I would read Sadako and the 1,000 Paper Cranes and then teach a class of 5th graders to fold a paper crane.
Oh, no.
And I thought it would only take 40 minutes total, which that book takes 40 minutes to read. Anyway, that's when I learned my first lesson in time management. Although about half of them came out with a crane, it was pretty good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The crane is it's a good one. It's a good one to learn some basic folds. Like if you can do a crane, you can do a lot of other things too. And if you do ever make one of these, learn one of these, this has a lot of basic folds too that like squash folds and things like that. But
So the
Ooh, that one we're
airplane
making
reference
next.
was actually really good. So if you think of it like that,
What do you do after this point?
let's see, let me think where you're at there.
Then you did a small fold. It looks like a triangle, kind of a.
Let's see. I think you're at this stage here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we did a little fold here. Let me see. There, and a little fold here. And that just makes a little thinness there on the wings.
Okay. And it's only on one side.
Both sides. So here and here.
Okay.
And then sort of pick it up and fold it in half.
Okay.
And then we just made a sort of a fold from about right here to just a little ways in. You can see I've got it marked in pen here. Sort of what we were calling a fuselage or the body of the plane.
Right.
And then if you hold it there.
Okay.
well, these things
then-
were flying first. So
Yeah, and then open, that's right. And then open the wing up. And then you're holding onto a butterfly.
All
I
right.
want to like make a mobile.
Yeah, I've done that before too. They make great mobiles.
So do you
I
know
used
about-
to do this for the Davis Schools Art Foundation festival.
awesome.
Pretty much a yearly basis, and I would do the origami table. So I would sit with kid after kid after
Ooh.
kid doing all kinds of fun folds.
Yeah,
Do
some
you
cool
know-
paper.
Do you know about the Korean wedding crane? Do you know about that? So one of my friends is Hawaiian, and he married a girl that he went to high school with, and they're still happily married. They got 3 kids, live up in Seattle, but they both are of the Hawaiian culture. And she has a lot of Korean in her background. And in Korea, they say it teaches the couple a lot of do it together. If they fold these cranes and fold these cranes, and you ready for this? The idea is to fold 1,000 cranes together before your wedding day. And then they flatten them and they frame them like in a clear frame. It's
Oh,
beautiful. They just flap. Looks like almost like a quilt.
So if you don't kill each other by the time you do 1,000 cranes.
Right?
I mean, it seems less likely to kill each other over cranes than over IKEA. So
Oh goodness, there
yeah, I get.
although by the way, we're pronouncing it all wrong. It's actually IKEA, and we just can't get over it.
Really?
It's IKEA. That is how you pronounce it in Swedish. That is how it's pronounced in Japan.
Hey. Oh wow.
Okay, you know what? From here on out, it's IKEA.
Well,
IKEA.
I agree with that, actually.
And for wine glasses, I've learned Riedel glasses are Riedel glasses.
Really?
They are Riedel. That's
Yeah.
how it is in German. How do you say it?
Riedel.
Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, it's
It's
Riedel.
Riedel. My husband and I were making
It's not the
fun of
movie
that.
Grease.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Rydell High. Yeah.
That's right.
So I have some cool paper. I have like lips. It's kind of fun.
Where did you
Yeah.
get your blood from?
All kinds of paper.
I got like green.
Carol, where'd you get your paper?
I picked it up at Mary's house in the pack.
I'm going to Mary's house next time for my
Yeah.
paper.
You can get
Sorry, my paper.
I
wasn't
must
good
say
enough
there
for
were like 5 packs left and I
Yes.
looked through. I didn't touch them, but I kind of, oh, that has orange and green and yeah. So, oh, those are cool ones too.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
you
all
have, like
kinds of
transparent paper? That's
fun.
crazy.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
That would be really hard, I feel
sounds
like.
fun.
There
There's
are
all
so many
kinds of
beautiful kinds of Japanese
beautiful
paper out
prints.
there, though. Like,
I bet. Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to fold some of those because they're
I
so
know,
pretty.
like I don't want to
Yeah.
fold this one. It's too beautiful.
Like, hold on.
So are we doing the lotus or the lily?
you wanna
Because I
do
have
lotus?
to
Let's
choose
do
my
lotus.
paper.
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
know what we're doing first too, before I choose.
I think we
Pick the
decided we're
lotus.
doing the lotus.
The lotus. Oh, that okay.
Yeah, which starts out easy, but it's a little tricky to show.
So I noticed
Okay,
the
but we'll
shiny
give it a
ones.
try.
Dee, the shiny ones are different texture. Is that really going to matter or not so much?
No.
You want to do some origami? We're starting a new one.
Yeah, we're going down the rabbit hole.
Sorry, I thought I was muted.
Yeah.
And Leo came out to
Really, what matters with origami paper is
I
you know
can't
what
decide on a color.
what you want to what your end result is, and not doing a paper that's too heavy of a stock,
That
because
was my
then
question.
it gets really difficult. Yeah. And the more complex and the more folds I'm doing on an origami, then I'll start with a larger sheet too, because when you start piling up folds, you have to have some pretty strong fingers. Okay, color side down. And we are going to fold diagonally again in half.
This is our first fold, right?
First fold.
Okay.
Yeah, because you had other creases.
I do. I had some other creases on there. And we're going to fold diagonally the other way as well.
Do you ever use something to crease with, like a ruler or a letter opener, or?
I usually use my, just my fingernails,
Okay.
but there is also a thing called a bone folder. People that make cards use it a lot to make that really nice, crease to make a card. And you can get them at art supply stores and stuff. And they have a point too. So if you need to like get in somewhere and sharpen a point, they're good. And they're nice to use. You can make really nice folds, and they're helpful when you're trying to fold things that are heavier stock too. So they're handy for when you're working with like card stock.
There you go. Go Meredith.
This
Carol,
one is
you probably
There
got
you
some
go.
supplies
this
that'll
one's
do
with
that.
my
too.
Cricut.
I was just gonna
So-
say, I have a seam ripper that has on the other end, it has like a blunted point that you can, when you're turning seams outside.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly right,
Yeah.
Catherine.
I've got a wooden one and I've got a plastic one, and they do different things, but they
Right,
would
so,
both
yep,
really
you
good.
Can push out the seams, yep.
All right, the next thing we're gonna do is fold the 4 corners into the center.
It's a cootie catcher again.
Yeah, we are starting out with the same cootie catcher fold. It's really similar to the cootie catcher fold, actually.
Is that a technical term?
I
Dee?
just gonna
No,
say
it's
that. I think that's a Japanese term.
Fortune teller fold is also, it's also that. Yeah, the cookie
Fortune teller, yeah, that's what we used to call
Fortune
them.
teller, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we call them cootie catchers.
Yeah.
I called them cootie catchers, but with the 4th graders, I called them fortune tellers because I
Yeah.
wasn't trying to explain what a cootie was.
What a cookie is. You gotta know your audience, right? All right, now we're gonna fold into the center again.
Oh, okay. So
Yep.
we are? Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
wait.
we are.
That's why you said that the thick ones probably wouldn't do as good.
So do you have a thick one, Heather?
Yeah, I do.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you turn it over and then fold
I
into
did
the
not.
center?
I have not turned it over.
Oh, okay.
So there's the
They're
first
going the
fold,
same
and
way.
then we're on
Okay.
the same side. Go ahead and fold in again.
That's what I get for not paying attention.
The back is
It
smooth.
literally takes 1 second. You miss 1
I
second.
know. It's like, or if you put it down and turn it. Yeah.
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 Okay, I'm so excited.
So, and I'm just making my
Yeah.
creases
I'm using
nice.
the edge of my letter opener, and it's really making nice creases.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
I don't
next,
have fingers.
Now we're gonna turn it over.
Ugh. Okay.
And we're going to put a fold here
Flip it over and fold to the middle again.
and then fold to the middle again, yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, it really doesn't work with stiff paper.
Yeah. I'm feeling that too.
Paper, yeah.
Are we doing it on 4 sides or just 2 sides? Folding it in.
All 4 sides?
All 4?
Yeah,
Supposed to
I
be on
think.
both sides.
I don't know if I can do this.
Hey, Dee, is it all 4 sides we're folding in again?
Yep, all 4 sides into the, we're just making creases.
Once we flip it over, yeah. Oh, wow.
Can I point out, I can't believe we waited a whole year to do this via Zoom.
Yeah.
I know.
We could have been doing this once a week.
Well, we talked about this like months ago. We should have Dee do origami.
I know.
Hey, do we flip it over? I missed that.
Yeah,
element.
so we
Yes.
did that right.
Okay.
We folded twice to the center on one side.
Yeah.
We flipped it over and folded into the center and then unfold it.
Oh, unfolded.
Wait,
Unfold it.
unfold it. Okay.
And then turn it over. This is what you should see.
Yeah.
Okay, you just have your original, you see original folds, but you've got more creases now. So we've got some more creases to work with, to play with.
Okay.
And that's important. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make some fold creases here and here.
Oh, boy.
Just
Wait,
on
is this
one.
on the, I'm sorry, which side is this on? The one that doesn't open or one that opens?
The one that opens.
Okay.
One
That
And
opens.
can you show that crease one more time?
Sure, yeah. We're going to make a crease here and here. What we're going to do that is I'm going to turn back on the same view you have so I can see what I'm doing here. Yeah. So we're going to take this edge here
Uh-huh.
and fold it to this edge here.
Oh, okay.
And
wait.
just,
I think I did that, yeah.
yeah, and just smooth it out. Just
Oh,
make it a good
okay.
crease there. And then we're going to do it to this side. Just make a good crease there.
Okay.
Oh, you fold the other one back down and then go back the other way.
Yeah, go back and do the other side. So now we have those
Oh.
creases there.
So it's symmetrical?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're gonna do that on the other on all the other.
Three sides.
All of them.
All these other,
So
all these other
and we're
flaps.
trying to make creases so
We're
that
making creases, yeah.
we're creasers.
Yeah, we're making creases. It's all about creases.
I was going with the grease reference again.
I was gonna say, is that like right out
Like
high?
greasers, yes.
Grease is the word.
Grease lightning.
Hmm.
This is oddly like relaxing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like
gotta be really
meditation.
stressful.
I thought it was going to be tedious. It is so like soothing.
But it
I
is
know.
because it's like the math and the angles, but also the beauty of it and the precision.
Pretty much like anything, I think, where, you know, it just takes some concentration on something and it just takes your mind off of everything else.
It's so nice to focus on one single thing
Spoken
instead of
like
having your
a
mind
true-
racing.
Spoken like a true artist.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like quilting, and people are always surprised, but it's very mathematical. I mean, and it's
Yeah.
like woodworking. You basically take a raw material and then you cut it up to then put it back together to make something else. I mean, it's really cool.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
what I
way you
like
talk
about
about
quilting, too.
flying, Carol. That's the only thing that you think about when you're doing it.
Exactly. You're right. I know. I think I
Yeah.
told you that, but it's so that's why it's so tranquil and serene.
Yes.
Even though it's not that it's relaxing, but it is calming because that's everything else goes out of your head. 'Cause
Yeah.
you have to focus on
Yep.
what you're doing and all those.
Okay, Dee, the second glass is kicking in. Can you can you like
Quickly.
do the this is where I'm at. I've got like the
Okay.
These
So
are the
you've got
short folds.
You've got a fold. You've done
Yeah.
the first folds. You've done
Yeah.
the second folds. Yep.
Yes.
We turned it over and we just made creases here into the center.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. And after you make those creases,
Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
Then
Done.
turn it
There.
back. Then turn it back over.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do with each of these flaps is we're going to make a crease by doing this
Yeah.
and a crease by doing this.
I see. Okay, got it.
Okay. And you're going to do that with each of these flaps.
I can do it.
All right. Give you a moment.
Would you show that again, Dee?
Sure. Yeah.
I think it's like this, right?
Going to take this edge here,
Get all these.
fold it over to here. So just going to go like that.
Oh, the loose part. Okay.
Yeah, just the flaps. We're just putting some extra creases in the flaps here.
Like a 30-degree angle, kind of.
Yeah. You just a lot of origami is lining up edges and lining up to
Your
creases that you've made. So I'm just taking this edge
It's an
here
approach
and
to landing.
going up there and yeah, like that. I'm just doing that over and over again.
Kind of hard to know who's saying what in the chat. 'Cause
You can do it.
line 49, is that Diana?
Oh yeah, because you don't know what you forgot what they're
Yeah, I
drinking.
forgot what everybody's drinking.
That was me.
It's much easier if I'm sitting right next to you, I promise. We'll get there someday. We'll get vaccinated.
Yes, yes.
All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to fold these flaps up, but not all the way open, just part way. And where you wanna fold it is, you know, we made sort of like a little,
Yeah.
you know, we're right where these little creases here, we're gonna come across right across there.
An intersection.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It
yeah.
kind of wants to go there.
I was gonna
Kinda
say, it
does.
does kind of want to go there.
We get
Yeah.
it right.
You see, we made a little nexus here. We made little crosses like right here.
Yeah.
And that's about where you want to turn it up.
Oh, I love
Are we
that
doing
you're
all
like,
four?
you have
Okay.
a pointer.
It helps with the pointer.
I was
yeah.
a little overzealous with my creasing.
How did somebody figure this out
Exactly.
You know, in the pandemic of 1918, probably.
1918 pandemic.
Of course,
What's the
I'll
time
go
on
back
that?
a little further.
I know that
Yeah,
this is
you're
probably.
right, but
Oh my gosh, I love this.
it's engineering. I know, isn't it cool? Must say, we're all sporting pretty cool glasses. I'm liking our glasses, ladies.
These glasses or these glasses?
Yes.
Waterford. Elaine, you are so funny.
Am I?
I love it. I love it.
Like a glass of wine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, only the second. Okay. Oh, that's what mine looks like.
You should
Yeah,
see
mine looks like yours. So
No, yours looks like mine.
Pretty like this.
Oh,
Maybe a
yeah.
star.
That's pretty.
It could be a.
Yay! Yep, that's what it
That
looks
looks
like.
really clean.
Okay.
Hey.
Alrighty. Now that you've got this, you're
Okay.
going to turn it over.
Oh, I thought you say we're gonna like pull it or something.
Yeah, I did too. Well, I can
Hoping.
see points are shorter than others.
Yeah, me too, Heather. I was
It's okay.
guess.
We are just beginning. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, I just made it work though. Okay, so turn it over. Yes, my points are not matching.
That's all right.
That's all right.
What's your point, Carol?
Don't got one.
Okay.
Okay.
Funny.
Now I'm kind of holding this sort of in the center right here.
Okay.
Is what we're gonna do next, and I'm holding this up off the.
Your thumb on the center, okay?
Yeah, right here. Yeah, I've grabbed it.
Okay.
So I'm holding it. I'm gonna take this point and pull it to the center.
A big,
Hold it there.
big point or the little points? Can you do that again?
Sure.
So one of the big corner
On the
points.
top?
Yeah, one of these. Yeah, not one of these behind ones. One of
Okay.
these top ones.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh. Okay.
yeah, not these ones.
This.
Okay.
Yeah, like this.
Okay, cool. So fold it to the middle.
Mm-hmm.
All
then
four
you-
of them.
And then you get a little
And you
cleavage
are,
going on there.
and then go to the next one
Paper comes
And-
with it, right?
and hold it there.
Oh my God.
See what's happening?
One. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah. You see what's happening now? You're making petals as you do that.
We are.
Very cool.
Oh my
Can you pull that
god.
open?
Wait,
Now you
this
can
is
just
not
kind of,
happening. So do we crease anything? I don't want to.
no, you just pull them into the center.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just work it there. Yep.
And it
Okay.
stays.
Mine
That's
isn't
amazing.
Like that.
I thought we were
Mine
like
didn't stay.
I thought we were like 7 steps away. And
Yeah.
Oh,
So now,
Wow.
yeah. So you're almost there now. Yeah.
Oh, we put
Keep a Lotus Queen. What is this? I can't do this.
Okay, but I think I did
Wow.
mine backwards. I think I did it backwards.
Ah.
Because mine looks.
Can you do that last part again? Because I was totally good until that.
So
Sure,
where do you
sure.
put your thumb, on the front or the back?
So let's go here.
Okay, got it. With the
Okay.
creases.
I'm just gonna hold
That's what I
right here
did.
just
So
because I'm
cool. I
gonna
would
take
not have
each of
guessed
these
that.
points.
Okay.
It was
each of
like
these
magic.
points, and hold it down there.
Wait, back up one more time. Okay, wait, am I, wait, oh, wait, yeah, wait. Okay, there, all right, yeah, that's what I was doing, okay.
I did it too, but mine doesn't look like.
Mine's kind of flat.
Yeah, mine too.
Maybe I was.
Maybe I'm pushing too hard.
Like
I was
that.
folding it too much, I think, yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
did serious creases. So.
Yeah.
Glad. I'm just glad nobody gave us glue guns, girls.
Yeah.
Well, I have one of those.
Oh, good. Don't have to flat it. Just pull it over like this.
I was just trying
Oh,
to,
see,
you know,
mine's not doing
press it
that.
into.
Yeah,
make it
mine's
conform
just
to places
flat.
that you wanna
Mine's
be.
like that. Is that what it's?
And just hold on to it, Dee.
Wow, that
Oh,
was.
wait, maybe I'll.
Wait, Carol, did you
gosh.
fold all the way to the center?
Yeah, all the way to the center, right? So I have those,
Oh,
Yeah.
I think mine's too thick.
but it's just
Fine,
not.
but I
then
love
if-
this.
If you
Well,
pop
I'm
it,
gonna-
it'll stay.
I'm gonna poof it a
You
little,
what?
You have to pop it out a little bit, Carol.
like that.
Yeah, how do you pop it out?
Oh,
Like
oh
that.
yeah, okay.
The inside.
Oh.
So
The
see, once
inside-
you're holding, if you just push down in the center, it'll hold
Mhm.
itself.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you have
okay,
a-
yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
just
like
pull them in
that.
and then push down in there.
Oh, okay. Mine's not curling out. Like D's are puffing out. Mine are not.
Yeah, I'm with Carol.
You can
I
shape
mean,
them.
I did all the steps, but it's like my
I think
noodle.
maybe
didn't-
it's the type of paper that we're using.
I did a really thin one.
You did.
Mine is really
1.5
thick.
years.
Maybe
I don't know who you are.
thicker paper
You
in
know
the
what? I
story.
really creased it though. I wonder if that was like I creased it.
Yeah, I think I pushed mine into the
Hi,
crease.
Julie. That was Julie.
Oh,
Maybe I
bye,
do
Julie.
looking a little better. Like I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks good, Wendy.
Yeah.
Mine looks like an ashtray.
Yeah, I do. It's like,
No, but you just, you hold.
It's fine. I had a great time.
no, it's cool. I just, yeah.
I love
We're not
it.
done yet, right?
What's the next step, Dee?
Yeah, we're gonna have
Okay, I feel like
another
you did
next
something.
week.
This
Carol,
surprised
don't worry.
me.
You can see on the back, you've got some flaps still and you can fold those over.
Oh, to make more petals?
Yeah, it just makes
Oh,
it kind of
hard.
yeah.
How far do you open them? Oh, as far as you can. Okay. Oh,
Wow.
Love
This is so cool.
Oh, okay.
And if you're
I think I-
really ambitious, there's another step you can do.
I'm ambitious.
It's rather manipulative, but I'm gonna take this up here.
Okay. Yeah, I think
On the
I
back,
did-
I'm
I did
pinching right
too
here.
much.
Okay.
Here. And I'm coming out to the point.
Okay, wait.
All
Stop.
right, start again. Yeah, start again.
Yeah. This is a little tricky.
Wait, you're not
'cause it won't be
can you
hard
go-
to do.
there you
Let me
go.
down the camera here. So this is the back side, right?
Yeah.
And I'm pinching right here, sort of in the middle actually. And I'm pulling on this tip here, the ones we just folded over.
Uh-huh.
Very gently and slowly
Oh,
down.
because you're
Yep.
opening it up. Got it.
You guys,
Oh,
I didn't do it to all of
It's
them.
awesome.
Gorgeous.
And you
Oh
can
very
do it
my God.
to the other ones. And it's a tug, but you don't want to tug too hard because you don't want to rip it, but you just kind of slowly pull it over. Pinch,
Oh, see.
and then
Oh,
there we go.
Wow.
I love origami.
It ended up really small though. Like,
Like,
is that right? It ended up small. Is that okay?
Yep.
It's
Wow,
beautiful.
Evie,
that's
Yours is
cool.
beautiful.
It needs to. I need
Oh
something
my
to
gosh.
get in there. My
Isn't
petals are a
this
little-
how we
They
got,
smooshed.
Wendy did the, for the induction, didn't we have these, but they were all blue?
Yes, we did.
The crystals. They're glass.
no, we did.
There were some paper ones. I just didn't appreciate
She
how hard
found
it
them,
was.
yeah. She found them. We did
I'm
little.
pretty sure I saved mine. I think I have it in my jewelry box with my pin.
Wow.
You
That
guys,
is so cool.
Maggie,
Okay.
Dee,
Wow,
this was
Meg.
amazing. It was
That's so fun.
With a crumpled piece of paper.
Well, I hope you had some fun.
Thanks so much, Dee.
wait before
Yeah.
you go.
Dee, I want to see your face.
Oh,
We don't need to
let me
see
change my view here.
I have a little news to share. I just got a message from Donna that she's moving back to Nevada County.
Oh, no.
So, her house goes on the market tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Yeah. So anyway,
Her
that's such a
mom
fun
must
way.
have also, her mom must be having a hard time.
Yeah, she said it's a little bit earlier than they were planning.
Mm.
Anyway, so that's
Yeah, she's looking for somebody to take over the grants committee.
ASAP.
okay.
But yeah, she's moving back to Lake Wildwood, for those who know Nevada County.
She is moving back to Wildwood.
Yeah,
Well, they've never sold their house there.
right.
Oh,
So
that's
they're
good.
doing a 1035 exchange or 31.
1031.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know. Sorry, Heather. I know you totally know that.
No, they can't. Well, I'm not going to get into it, but yeah.
No, whatever they're doing, they're exchanging it.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
I have to log off, but thank you so much, Dee and
Thanks,
Casey.
Dee. This is
for
awesome.
organizing
Thanks.
this.
Thanks,
And-
everyone.
I gotta go get ice.
I need the Lotus thing again.
Oh,
Thanks,
and if
Maggie and
Not
Dee.
We
now,
can do
but
it again.
If
I'm
anybody
happy to
needs
do
it,
another
let me know.
session and we can go one-on-one or whatever.
Let's do this in person
I've seen
when we
you
can.
guys.
All right.
Yeah, let's do another origami night.